Anger is often seen as a dangerous emotion. It's something we're taught to suppress, to keep in check, to avoid at all costs. But what if anger wasn't something to fear? What if, instead, it was a tool we could use for good? John Oliver, a comedian known for his satirical news program Last Week Tonight, has shown us just how powerful anger can be when directed with purpose. John Oliver is not just a comedian making jokes about the week's news. He's a master of taking his anger over social and political issues and turning it into something far more impactful than just a rant. His show has tackled everything from corrupt politicians to the healthcare system. And every time, he has found a way to take his frustration and use it to create awareness, spark conversation, and sometimes even push for change. Anger, when harnessed properly, doesn't have to be destructive. It can be a driving force. Take, for example, his famous segment on net neutrality. Net neutrality is an issue that, on the surface, doesn't seem very exciting. It's technical, complicated, and frankly, not the kind of topic that most people would consider watching a 20-minute segment about. But when Oliver got his hands on it, he turned the issue into one of the most talked about topics in the country. Through humor, research, and a healthy dose of righteous anger, he explained the implications of letting internet service providers have more control over what we can and can't access online. He didn't just explain the technicalities, he made people care. And the response was overwhelming. His segment went viral, generating millions of views and inspiring thousands of people to flood the FCC's website with comments, crashing their servers. This is the power of focused anger. Oliver didn't let his anger boil over into something chaotic and destructive. Instead, he channeled it into a constructive force that educated and mobilized people. He used his platform to make a real difference, showing that anger doesn't have to be about just venting, it can be about taking action. But Oliver's success doesn't just come from being angry. It comes from the way he controls that anger. It's the difference between shouting at the walls and using your voice to cut through the noise. Oliver's method is to use anger not as an emotional outburst, but as fuel for a greater cause. His anger is the catalyst that drives his research, his writing, and his performance. It's the energy that pushes him to dive deep into the issues that matter and then deliver them with precision, humor, and insight. There's a lesson here for all of us. We all get angry from time to time. It's a natural emotion, but too often, we're told to suppress it or ignore it, to calm down, or let it go. We're told that anger is bad, that it's something to be ashamed of. But what if, instead of pushing our anger away, we embraced it? What if we used our anger to fuel change, to speak out, to fight for what's right? When we channel our anger in the right direction, it can become a force for good. It can drive us to take action in ways we never thought possible. Just like John Oliver, we can turn our frustrations into something productive, something that matters. We can use our voices, our platforms, and our passions to challenge the status quo and create the change we want to see in the world. But it's not just about having anger, it's about what you do with it. We can't all have our own late-night TV show, but we all have something to say. We all have causes we care about, injustices we want to fight against, and problems we want to solve. And if we use our anger constructively, we can create movements, raise awareness, and make a difference in ways we never thought possible. Anger is a powerful emotion, and when directed with focus and purpose, it can lead to great things. It can inspire change, fuel creativity, and motivate us to take action. But it's not enough to simply feel angry. We have to do something with that anger. We have to turn it into action. Just like John Oliver, we can use our anger to make the world a better place. All it takes is the courage to stand up, speak out, and take action. So, the next time you feel angry, ask yourself, what can I do with this? How can I turn this emotion into something positive? Because anger isn't the problem, it's how we use it that matters. And when we use it right, it can become a tool for change, a force for good, and a path to a better future.